Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Stars recap for March 20th, 2023, which is some comic news and some Lego news. Some of the comic news is a little old. I did record it for last week's weekly Stars recap, but I cut it out because it was getting too long. But this week I'm going to be talking about it. So yeah, but before I do get into the news, gotta jump into the new releases. Starting off with stuff that came out last week. There was the Higher Relic Tales of Enlightenment, No Such Thing as a Bad Customer Part 1, which I didn't read. But also, The Mandalorian Season 3, Chapter 19, The Convert came out, which I thought was an alright episode. I didn't love it as much as others, but I still thought it was, solid enough. I should have a full review of that out. But also, The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 13, Pabu came out, which I also thought was a, another alright episode, which I don't have a review out of that yet. In fact, I'm kind of behind. I don't even have a review out for episode 12, so I will hopefully get those out tomorrow. But also, the Higher Relic Adventures issue 3 and Yoda issue 5 came out, which I haven't read those yet either. But coming out this week is The Mandalorian Season 3, Chapter 20 on March 22nd, along with The Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 14, Tipping Point, and Darth Vader issue 32, all out on March 22nd. So yeah, but let's jump into the news. Starting off with the June 2023 Marvel Star Wars comics. They were revealed already a few weeks ago. Currently, we don't have the release dates for the issues, so there's that. I'm assuming it'll be this week. They'll get revealed, so I'll talk about it next week. So yeah, but let's just dive into it, starting with Star Wars issue 35, written by Charles Soule, by Mando, which the description for that says, Luke Skywalker in the clutches of Dr. Kuda. The would-be Jedi's lightsaber is all but destroyed. Enter Kyber Crystal expert Dr. Kuda. Only he can repair it, but at what price? Luke's life will hang in the balance, and only another Jedi can save him. And then Darth Vader issue 35, written by Greg Pak, with art by Rafael Inco, which the description for that says, Vader Unbound. The Dark Lord of the Sith has called upon the galaxy's greatest archaeologist, Dr. Aphra, for help. He's lost control of the Force, and only Aphra knows what can tame his path of destruction. But will an archaic Kyberite weapon only lead to more devastation? And then Bounty Hunters issue 35, written by Ethan Sachs, with art by Lan Medina, which the description of that says, a new era for the Bounty Hunters. In the aftermath of the battle with the Inferno Squad, Valance and Tonga are joined by the most dangerous bounty hunters in the galaxy, Keltana, Deathstick, Dirge, and Boba Fett. Then Dr. Aphra issue 33, written by Alyssa Long, art by Mickey Young, which the description of that says, Luke Skywalker, a lost Jedi temple, and a grave miscalculation. Aphra has convinced Luke that she can help him find long-lost secrets of the Jedi, but she has other plans for him that include Darth Vader. And then Return of the Jedi Empire one-shot, written by Jody Hauser, or by Chihiro Morales, which the description of that said, what would you do if the Empire took over? As operations begin to take shape on the moon of Endor, a technician must figure out how to live under the control of the Empire. But if he can't stay out of trouble, what will the Empire do with him? And then there's Yoda issue 8, written by Mark Guggenheim, with art by Alessandro Miracolo, which the description of that says, Master and Apprentice. The Separatist army has a new superweapon, the Mega Droid. But can Yoda and Anakin Skywalker destroy an entire factory full of them? The events of this issue directly overlap with Star Wars Revelations. See how it's all connected. And then Song of Star Wars issue 5, written by Justine Ireland, with art by Pierre Perez, which the description of that says, the Star Wars family infiltrates an Imperial destroyer. What can go wrong? Son of Star Wars and Bounty Hunter Devil Lompop have boarded the King's ransom to save one of their family. But once they find out they've been betrayed, the Star Wars clan will never be the same. And then there's Darth Vader Black, White, and Red issue 3, which will be written by Jason Aaron, Marco Berdinine, and Daniel Warren Johnson, with art by Johnson, Leonard Kirk, and more. The description really didn't say much. And then there's The Mandalorian Season 2 comic adaptation issue 1, written by Rodney Barnes, with art by George Gianti, which will, once again, the description was just talking about the first episode of Season 2. So yeah, but that's all the Marvel comics for June. like I said, the release dates aren't there yet, but when they do, I'll talk about them. I'm guessing the next comic crossover probably will start in July, maybe August, which that was already teased. I'm assuming we'll probably get a review of that at Celebration next month. But speaking of comics, and also this does relate to Celebration, a new annual for the Hyperspace Stories comic series from Dark Horse was revealed, which will center around the character Jaxxon, which is titled Hyperspace Stories Jaxxon Annual 2023. But it'll be written by Cam Scott with art by Nick Brokenshire. But the issue will release during Celebration next month, but then it will release later this year at other conventions. But I guess it will also release on Dark Horse's website, so it seemingly won't be a convention exclusive issue. You will be able to get it online, but it won't release in comic stores or anything like that. From the looks of it, I'm not fully sure, but there was a description for the issue which said, taking a break from his stellar career as a New Republic fighter ace, the galaxy's greatest Green Rabbit is sent on a top-secret diplomatic mission to Endor, only to end up in the middle of a full-blown Ewok civil war. Things get dicey and our long-eared Leppy might have to choose between saving the day and saving his own skin. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in a Ewok civil war. And from the sounds of it, it seems like this will take place after the original trilogy. So yeah, nice to get more Jaxxon stories. I think with the Adventure series, the annuals they did had a lot of Jaxxon stories in those. So kind of just continuing a tradition there with, now that, it's not IDW and now it's Dark Horse, the Hyperspace Stories series. So yeah, when there's more info, like a release date, I'll talk about it then. But moving on to some Lego news, there was 2 new Lego Star Wars sets revealed. The one was already a few weeks ago, but they are both based on The Mandalorian Season 3, which does dive into it. First, the more recently revealed one is titled Spider Tank, which is based on the second episode of Season 3, when they're fighting that spider, the droid dude who's in the spider droid tank thingy, I guess. But the set number is 75361. It will have 526 pieces and cost $49.99 and release on August 1st, 2023. But right now there is only one image of it, so there really isn't a lot, can't see the full build of the set. Pretty much the main build is just a big spider droid tank thingy. It looks cool, but it is only one image, so we don't get a good look at it. But the set does come with 3 minifigs, which is a Grogu, which, isn't anything special. It looks like the same exact Grogu minifig we've gotten, but there is a Din, which it might be the one from the UCS Razor Crest, which had like new helmet printing or whatever. But this one does come with the Darksaber, which has a new blade piece to make it look more like the Darksaber, instead of just a typical dark lightsaber piece, which is cool. I don't know if the piece is like a brand new piece for the set or if it's like a piece of what's been used before. I'm assuming it's probably brand new because I don't know why they wouldn't have used it beforehand. But it also comes with a Bo-Katan minifig, which, looking at it from the image, it looks like it's a new Bo-Katan minifig, which the last one we got was in the Mandalorian Starfighter set from a few years ago, based on the Clone Wars, which I think that might have actually been the first time we got a Bo-Katan minifig. So, it is nice to get another one. And this one has arm printing and looks, newer. Once again, it just was one image, so we don't get a super clear look at all the 3 minifigs. So, yeah, but this set, it looks alright. $50 is not terrible for this set, but, comes with 3 minifigs. Obviously, Grogu isn't exclusive to the set, and Din also isn't. But it does come with the new Darksaber piece, and it comes with a new Bo-Katan minifig, so there is at least that. I do wish it came with like a little, maybe even buildable figure of the little droid thingy, what like sits in the spider tank. That would have been neat, but yeah, I don't know. If it was like an actual minifig, then it probably would need to be a new mold, which would have probably made the set more pricey. So yeah, but the next set is Pirate Snub Fighter, which is set number 75346. It will come with 285 pieces and will cost $34.99 and will release on May 1st, 2023. Which set comes with 2 minifigs. The Pirate Vane we saw in the first episode of Season 3, and also a Pirate Snub Fighter Pilot, which the ship, is cool looking, and I guess it is 2 new exclusive minifigs, but right now I'm not crazy looking forward to this one. I guess I would have to wait and see how, the pirate storyline plays out, and see how much I end up liking it, I guess, to see if I end up really wanting to set more. Like I said, the ship is cool looking, so there is that. So yeah, but that's all the Star Wars Lego sets revealed. The rumors with sets and whatnot, it seems like another one, Mandalorian Season 3 set, will come out May 1st, 2023 also, but that hasn't been revealed yet. I think it's supposed to be like another Mandalorian Starfighter with TIE Interceptor also, but it seems like it'll be, I forget off the top of my head, but right now that's like the rumor that will come out May 1st, 2023 alongside the Pirate Snub Fighter. The Spider Tank comes out August 1st, which will probably be the same day the rest of the big 2023 Lego Star Wars summer wave, I guess, comes out, which when obviously there's more reveals for that, I'll definitely talk about it. But talking about Lego, but not Star Wars, it was finally revealed that Lego Indiana Jones will be returning with 3 new sets, all releasing on April 1st, 2023, which is great. There had been rumors for a while now, and there was leaked images of sets, but it's nice to finally have it fully revealed. I think going back to like beginning of like last year, maybe even 2021. I feel like it was 2021. There had been rumors of Lego Indiana Jones returning, and if I remember correctly, I think there was like some sets that were rumored that they were going to be Indiana Jones, but then it turned out to be Avatar sets, which I was a little disappointed by that, but I fully expected Indiana Jones to come back with the new movie. I will say the Avatar sets, I haven't got any of them, but from the ones I've seen, they actually kind of look not that bad. But anyways, this is an Avatar review, even though I do love those movies. But Indiana Jones, there was 3 sets. One of the sets was rumored, and there was leaked images of it, which it was supposed to be a Temple of Doom set, was surprisingly canceled at the last second. Which I will say, there's supposed to be 4 sets. There's going to be 3, but there's 1 diorama and 2 play sets. In Temple of Doom was supposed to be a play set, and it, from the leaked images, it looked the coolest, but for whatever reason, they decided to pull the plug on it on the last second. Don't really know why. Does kind of suck, but the other sets, the other play sets were solid, but I do think the diorama set was the best, is the best looking one, which is titled Temple of the Golden Idol, which will be set number 77016, and will have 1,545 pieces, and will cost $149.99, which the set will depict the opening moments of Raider of the Lost Ark in a diorama form, which it looks great. It comes with 4 minifigs, obviously Indy, which has a, it's a new version of Indy. One thing I really liked about it was the hat now has like a little hair at the bottom of it, so it looks like he has hair, which I think actually looks pretty cool. I do quite like that, because the original Indiana Jones sets and whatnot, he would just have the hat and he just look bald, I guess. So it's cool that they've now implemented a new hat stuff and whatnot. So yeah, but it also has Belloc. I forget how to pronounce his name, but Satapo. His little Indy's the person Indy's with who and then portrays Indy, and also a Javito warrior. But in his head it shows the boulder scene, the idol scene, the one scene where they're whipping across, and maybe like kind of see the outside of the temple, when like the scene where Belloc finally confronts Indy and takes the idol away from him. It looks great. I'm really, really excited for this one. Can't wait to get this one. But like I said, there are 2 playsets, which are Escape from the Lost Tomb, which will be based on Raiders of the Lost Ark, which the set number is 77013, which will have 600 pieces and costs $39.99, and comes with 4 minifigs. Indy, which it's similar to the one from the Temple of the Golden Idol set. But one thing I noticed is a little more subtle is that on Indy's minifig, his hands are a little darker to make it look like he has gloves on, which during the scene he does have gloves on in the movie. So I thought that was neat. But it also comes with a Marion Ravenwood minifig, a Sala minifig, and a Mummy minifig, which this set, it definitely does look smaller, but it definitely isn't terribly priced. For $40 and 600 pieces and 4 brand new minifigs. Definitely isn't that bad for a set. Obviously, the Indy minifig will be in the other ones, even though it's each one Indy is slightly different. It is technically still a new minifig for the set. So yeah, and obviously the Mummy is kind of just a generic minifig, which is kind of a fun part of the play functions of the set. But the other set is based on The Last Crusade, and is titled Fighter Plane Chase, which will be set number 77012, and have 387 pieces, and will cost $34.99. It'll come with 3 minifigs, Indy, like the other ones, but this time he has the tie, like in The Last Crusade. It also come with Henry Jones Sr. and a generic fighter pilot who is definitely not a Nazi, which I just find it funny that the fighter pilot, it's a Nazi, but the set obviously doesn't say that for obvious reasons, but I do find it funny. And obviously the plane, what comes with it, is a Nazi plane also, but there's nothing what makes it look like it's Nazi. And in the movie, I don't think there's really anything that's makes it look like it's Nazi, at least. Well, maybe it does, and I forget. But I do find that kind of funny. But this side, it's definitely alright looking. Once again, it also isn't terribly priced. $35 for 387 pieces and 3 new minifigs. Once again, not bad. And the plane looks solid. The little car looks solid. Nice, 30s vehicles. So once again, not a bad set. All in all, the 2 play sets are solid, but that diorama set does look really cool. I do wish that Temple of Doom set wasn't canceled, because the leaked images, it looked really cool, and I really wanted a short round minifig. So I am a little disappointed in that. But there are rumors that more sets will be coming out later this year, which I'm assuming will be based on the Dial of Destiny movie. So, there probably won't be any other sets based on older movies. Hopefully they do well enough and they release more sets later, next year and whatnot. Obviously, that probably depends on how well these sets do, and also kind of, I guess, their plans for Indiana Jones. If, they might not be planning to do more. I kind of hope they do more, because I love Indiana Jones, and I love the sets from back in the day. I love the video games, so I'm hoping to do more. I'd also love a new Lego Indiana Jones video game also. But I don't know if that will happen anytime soon. So, yeah, but that's going to be it for this one. Next week I'll be back talking about something, I don't know, but you can check that out then. But in the meantime, I just got my reviews for The Mandalorian and The Bad Batch and everything else to do. But as far as I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps not.